are getting fired from their jobs over a TikTok. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. It seems like loads more people in 2025 have decided to create content around their jobs. A lot of people who are self-employed use it as marketing for their businesses. Well, now people who have 9-to-5 jobs are also doing the same thing. However, a lot of these people aren't clearing with their bosses or the management of the company if it's okay for them to film, and that is making them lose their job. Honestly, this is like a growing thing that I see every single day on my For You page, and it's really taken me by surprise because I can't believe how often this is happening. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the very worst examples of this, and we're going to see if we think it's fair that they got fired.
I love my job. I would have never done anything to jeopardize it.
By the way, this girl actually edited this intro. Unbelievable. For a TikTok, I'm hooked, love. Call us a trout because I'm out that pond and I'm in your... I was going to say your batch here. And then I just realised that just sounds... I don't even know what that means. Yeah, love, you've got me in your batch. Not really feeling it, if I'm honest. Love, I don't want to see this bit, man.
Thank you.
Oh, is this the TikTok that she got banned for? Is she not allowed to film this? Oh, okay.
Have a good day, y'all. Where are you flying to today?
Just Sainsbury.
Oh, fun. Are we going to visit, or is that where we're from?
That's home.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta stop by and say hi. What's your name?
I'm Jenny.
I'm Bree. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so if this is the TikTok that she got fired for, as you can see, she's not really revealing much, but I mean, she is kind of showing all of our logs here and our daily sales. Now, I don't know if the company really would want this information publicly shared. I think it is a bit wild, like filming things like this, but she does seem to kind of just be filming herself, not the customers, so she's not really putting the customers in harm's way. But you've got to remember as well, she is working in an airport. The airport security is a lot more heightened than, you know, other fields, I guess.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
You.
So we're out of NC-17. That's probably what it was. We're out of NC-17. You want me to make you a sample of it, though? That way you can... I got you. Babe, did you want to take a picture of the bottle and the color?
Yeah.
That way we know for next time. Here you go, my love.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a great day.
This is syrup that you're going with, right? Yes. So this is Whirl. She is a little bit darker, but it's perfect because once this like mixed together.
Sorry, I'm not laughing because you got sacked, love. I actually feel really bad for you. But it's just the transition there. Just, yeah, is that the right shade for you? Ah, I've lost me job. Oh, how could you do this to this woman? She was so helpful.
I actually really feel badly.
Bro, this is so Gen Z, you know, just like getting sacked and filming yourself as you walk out with your belongings. This is so this generation. Document everything. People in the comments are actually saying that it's right that she got sacked. I don't think you're allowed to show any of this in general. What did you expect? You showed your badge, pre-opening times, the amount of money you carry, all security risks. Yeah, from that perspective, I really do understand it. Like, if you put yourself in the position of you being like, I don't know, someone that does beauty, but you're self-employed, then you kind of call the shots. But when you're working for a company like Mac, especially in an airport where you, like I said, it's a huge security risk. Everything's a security risk. I'm not saying you deserve to be sacked, but I'm saying like you're probably putting yourself in a position where they have to think about it, which is stressful in general. I do want to know who kind of told on her. Like, was it just the company saw it? I don't know. I feel like it's got to be like a fellow employee. That's the thing that I always worry about. Like, what happens if I'm working somewhere and there's a secret like employee there, or an employee in secret doesn't like me and is praying for my downfall? Because I guarantee somebody linked somebody in a management role this TikTok to get this person sacked. Keep your friends closer. Keep your work friends even closer, guys.
So y'all know I'm always on here making like funny TikToks.
Y'all know. You know, we do know.
Like on Breakout Work and stuff, I'll be making TikToks. So the TikToks that I made just got me fired. They just fired my ass. So y'all be careful with posting TikToks, even if it's not your voice, even if you're not saying where you work at. You being in uniform and making certain TikToks with certain captions or anything can cause you to get fired from your job.
See, I can't understand why a company, if you're wearing like the uniform and you're doing something that, you know, doesn't agree with their company, I can't understand why they would possibly, you know, want to speak with you. I would say like a warning, possibly, and then you don't do it again. Like sacked is obviously like an extreme measure, but you must do something in the outfit which they really don't agree with. If you do a TikTok where you're like not tied to the company, it's just a personal TikTok, then I would think you definitely have a case of like wrongful dismissal. But if you're like, I don't know, I don't even know. Like if you're doing some sort of like provocative dance while wearing like a McDonald's uniform, I can understand why they'd be like, you know what, I'm not really feeling this. Can you just give us my cheeseburger, please?
At a clinic. And yeah. Everything happened for a reason, though.
One thing I will say is if I'm going to make a TikTok whilst wearing the uniform for some reason of the place I work at, I need that TikTok to bang. Like imagine you got sacked in the TikTok, like got like 200 views. You'd be like, what's the point? Only 200 people saw this now I haven't got a job. I guarantee one of those 200 people, again, was a co-worker. I guarantee it. Someone just going, oh, he's making TikToks, this shit. Right, I'll send that to the manager. Get her ass out of here. Think she can twerk in a McDonald's uniform? She's got another thing coming. Bringing disgrace amongst the big man. Is this in a school? Oh my.
Have a good day.
This can't be a teacher.
Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher.
Already, yeah, I feel like, you know, this school, I could understand why they probably didn't bring you in again to be a substitute teacher. Yeah, you know, my kids, I just kind of let them do whatever they wanted to. I love that she did like a day in the life as a substitute teacher. Like, she doesn't even, you know, work at this school full time, and she's just like, yeah, I'm just going to vlog this. I kind of feel a little bit weird about, you know, vlogging in schools in general. Like, I see, like, a lot of teachers do this, and I know a lot of teachers, the way they kind of get around it and the way they do it. So it's just like them on camera, and like, you can never see the kids. You hear them, but you can never see them. And I can kind of understand to a perspective why you would do that. But then again, I don't know, it's just, I kind of find it weird, like creating content around school when you're a teacher. I don't know, maybe I'm off here. I guess if the students aren't in, then I have, you know, much less of an issue with it. I have seen some where like the students get in on it. I think there's one coming up in this video, and that is where I do have an issue, because I don't know if they really consent to being on camera. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, this doesn't even look like a teacher, the way that she's acting, like, just putting her shoes on the desk. If you were a student, you would absolutely love her. You'd be like, she's the coolest teacher ever. But from, like, I guess, like, the head teacher's perspective, I can understand why they're probably not that happy with this.
Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound, okay.
Yeah, like,
then.
filming the kids, I don't really...
Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying.
Like, you see this girl's kind of looking like, wait, am I on camera right now? If it was for the school social media, I guess that, you know, makes more sense. But I don't know, just putting these kids on your own social media, I just don't feel comfortable with this.
Damn, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them.
Appreciate it.
You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little feed check. Really just a
This is the funniest TikTok ever. Like, without a doubt, yeah, I can understand why they sacked you for this. Yeah, like 2 o'clock, I just go for like a little fit check in the yard, you know, just kind of get my gram pics in before I have to teach history. World War II can wait, okay? We can put a pause on the Treaty of Versailles. I'm getting a fit check pic. I'm just trying to think, like, if I was a parent and my child went to this school, I'd be like, wait, what is going on in this school? Like, are the teachers actually teaching people here, or are they just getting like unbelievable gram pics? I need some reassurance here, thank you very much.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
This one's interesting because I remember, especially in lockdown, this being a huge thing. Like, I remember this person used to do TikToks with the Tesco uniform on. And strangely, like, I was, like, invested in it. Like, I would watch every TikTok. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because I had nothing better to do. But I do find it interesting. But when you're just at home and you're doing TikToks, like, why do you keep the uniform on? Like, does that create more comments? Like, do people comment on it more, and does it blow the videos up more? There must be a reason why they keep the uniform on, because you could easily just do the same TikTok without the uniform on, and, you know, you you possibly wouldn't have an issue. I just think you're putting yourself in a position where someone has to make a decision, whereas you don't need to. Like, it's not essential for you to wear the shirt in TikTok. But then again, I would be absolutely gutted if I got sacked for this. Apparently M&S encourage it. So Sainsbury's don't let you shoot content, but get to M&S. You can become a full-time influencer there. Get in M&S. Might be too expensive to shop there, but at least they trick their employees right. People are saying that it's in the colleague handbook that you can't film TikToks or videos in your uniform. So then again, they've kind of unfortunately got you if they have got it in writing. It is especially harsh when they're doing it, you know, when they're at home, I guess, because if you're at work and you're doing it, you can obviously be like, yeah, I shouldn't be making TikToks at work. Let me know what you think about each of these though.
This TikToker was fired for doxing a customer while doing the AI live streaming trend. So while this TikToker was working at Home Depot, they decided to do the trend where they pretend to be an AI on live stream. Well, in the middle of this live stream, a customer came up and said their phone number live in front of thousands of people after the TikToker asked if they could have their number for the account. And it should be noted that the TikToker did not pause or mute their live when the customer gave out their information. After this happened, people started spamming the man's number in the chat. And this was the TikToker's reaction to people spamming the number. How did you get that number? They literally got it from you. Shortly after this incident, the TikToker was called by who I'm guessing is store management, and he was fired in front of the thousands of people watching his stream.
I mean, yeah, this is straight up just, you know, you've got to kind of take this on the chin. You were doing that live stream trend where they basically do the same thing over and over, and someone literally give you their personal details on live to thousands of people. Like, yeah, that's an automatic sacker. Also, like, how did you get away with live streaming at the checkout till anyway? Like, I feel like even if they didn't give that information, I don't know many places that would be kind of comfortable with that. I'm just trying to look at this from like both perspectives, because if I was the customer and I'd give my number over and now thousands of people have it and are spamming it and are probably ringing it, I am going to be so annoyed, especially if I just went in for something like some chewing gum or something and now my phone's been tapped. I would be devastated. I probably wouldn't complain because I'm not that type of person, but I would just be like kind of subtly under my breath being like, the bastard. But again, there must be a reason why these people do this, and I think it's because it's so wild that you would live stream yourself while working at the checkout at your job. This is why so many people are watching it. Like, if he was just live streaming at home, I don't imagine he would have thousands of people. So he's basically done the dance with the devil, and, you know, he's been punished for it.
So, I got fired. Yeah, my big 6-figure remote tech job, yeah, they canned me. And you guessed it, it was because of a TikTok.
Bro, can you imagine having a job that paid 6 figures and you lose it over a TikTok? Bro, that would be my villain arc. Honestly, I would actually make a villain costume, go out and just cause havoc on the streets. I'd cause so much havoc there'd have to be a real life Batman to stop it. Over one tick. Bro.
Last month, I took a very quick video. I had forgotten to put my mug underneath my Keurig one morning, and so my coffee spilled all over the place. And I took a quick little snippet of the coffee everywhere. I turned it around my face. I said, fuck. I hit stop recording and I uploaded. And I did not use my big giant brain to think about the fact that in the background of that video, you could hear my chief product officer talking. Because I was in a meeting. Yep. It was about 4:30 in the morning. I was in my weekly team stand-up meeting.
See, is she saying 4:30 in the morning there? That's obviously very, very early. So, you know, take that into account when you're kind of judging this, because obviously she's probably just, you know, she hasn't even drank her coffee yet. She's just probably still trying to get into the day. And like, why would you post this straight away though? I know it's easy to say now, but surely you should be like, okay, I'm working, so can you hear anything? Can I get exposed for anything here? Or are we good? It's the fact that this one is just an accident.
They were having a conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with me, so I went off camera, took the 20-second video, and hit upload, and I did not think anything of it until the next day when I got called into a meeting with HR and my chief product officer, and they said, hey, somebody sent us this video, and we are immediately dismissing you from the company for gross negligence. And I said,
Could you imagine that feeling though? Like you didn't even know, like this is, when they say this to you, you have no indication of like this actually being a thing, like the fact that you've done anything wrong, like you just didn't know that was on in the background. Honestly, I feel like I would feel faint, because to get a job like that, surely you've had to work for years at your craft. Like you know, I don't think you just get handed something like that. I don't know what field she works in, but this would have been years of work to get to this position, and then it's almost just like over like that. Oh, like I'm stuck because I feel really bad for her, but also like it's just like a dumb moment, you know? You have to take responsibility for it. But again, like, do you think she should have been sacked on the spot for this, or do you think, you know, warning?
I said it was great working with all of you, and I hung up the call and I said, holy this is gonna be perfect for my memoir. Yeah. Honestly, do I think that I should have been fired? I mean, nobody ever thinks that they should be fired, but honestly, no. They weren't really talking about anything super confidential. You could honestly barely hear them in the background. But alas, they found it to be a fireable offense, and so they canned me, and I have nothing left to do except for accept it. I mean, it doesn't seem like she has taken much responsibility. Like, I can understand from the company's point of view, like, they could have been saying something. That's kind of their argument. They said, you know, we could have had, like, private censor, you know, company kind of information there. It's lucky that we didn't, but obviously you've kind of put us in this position where this could have possibly have happened. So from their perspective, they're probably just not going to give her any kind of wiggle room with that. She has also disabled comments on this TikTok, which makes me think, you know, she was probably getting a lot of hate for, you know, revealing this information, because obviously she's kind of, you know, she's going to be annoyed that she got sacked, so that's probably why she's probably not looking at this from like a bird's eye perspective. Oh, this is just horrible though.
Several healthcare workers at a California medical clinic have been fired after posting a video online mocking their patients. In a now deleted video, numerous employees at the Precious Urgent Care in Santa Barbara were seen posing next to what looked like bodily fluid stains on the exam room table.
Bruh. Get out! Yeah, honestly, sacked on the spot. I don't even think this one deserves a warning. Look at the way she's kind of posing with that. Why would you take a photo of this and upload it to the internet? This makes me feel actually really nervous. Like, I've been in and out of hospitals and GPs, like, for the last month. And, you know, getting some pretty kind of, you know, personal stuff done. If I found out that the healthcare professionals were doing this after it, I would be so embarrassed. Like, I would just feel like this wasn't a safe place for me to go anymore. Like, this would honestly, like, ruin my trust. So if I saw that person again, it would make me feel uncomfortable. So like, I wouldn't want them to be sacked, because I wouldn't want anyone to be sacked, but I'm saying that I would feel uncomfortable, so I can imagine, you know, the hospital doesn't want that to happen.
The video featured captions including, "Are patients allowed to leave you guys gifts?" and "Guess the substance."
Can you imagine you've just been through some like check or even surgery or whatever, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, I recognise that room. Hold on, that's my doctor and me nurses. That's my poo. You're joking. This is not on. Like, genuinely, this is just not on. I know in our pathetic cringe video, we covered a video where a doctor was kind of setting up the camera and crying because she lost a patient that day. And I said I felt uncomfortable around that. This makes me even more uncomfortable. Making content when you work in a hospital is very difficult to kind of, you know, I guess it's very difficult to make sure that the people you're talking about aren't hurt. Like, I don't feel like you should do it in a way where, you know, the patients should be, you know, feel embarrassed. But then again, like, how else would you create content if you can't create content around the patient and your job if you work in healthcare? I feel like it's definitely muddy territory to make TikToks when you have a job like this, especially when you're on company time as well. Like, you're basically being paid here to take the piss out the patient.
The healthcare worker who has been twerking on her patients has now been arrested.
Sorry, say that once more. I think that just went. I don't think I caught all of that.
The healthcare worker who has been twerking on her patients has now been arrested.
Okay, got it that time. What do you mean? Someone's just bleeding out and she's like, I think, is this a child? Is this a child that is bald and she's twerking on its head? Hasn't it been through enough, man?
19-year-old Lucretia was uploading videos to her TikTok account of herself dancing on her patient's head, as well as a video where she was dancing on her patient in the bathtub.
Oh my god, there's the video. We actually get the video. Okay. She's like grinding on the head. You're meant to be the person taking care of these people, not twerking on their bloody head. How's that helping anything? Oh, you had your pills today, have you? You got your hot water bottle. Trying to go to the toilet, you've had everything done. Oh, you haven't had your twerk though, have you? There you go. That's you all sorted. See you tomorrow. Okay, right. This is not a warning. This is a double sacking. I actually don't have any commentary for this. I am gobsmacked. She was twerking on his head. He's clearly kind of out of it. You know, he just doesn't look like he knows what's going on. And she's trying to feed him through her legs. What happened to just, hello, mate. There you go. Right, you eat that, son. Have a nice time. The pat on the head, actually, that's a little bit, you know, passive aggressive. No pat on the hat. Pat on the hat, pat on the head. We'll take that off, actually. Just, hello, mate. There you go. There's your food. No need to appetize him with a twerk. Thank you very much.
I just got fired. Yeah, I just got fired. I don't think it's even sunk in yet that I've actually been fired. Someone who was not named sent one of my TikTok videos to the owners, and it just came out of nowhere. But someone who apparently has it out for me sent one of my TikTok videos directly to the owners, and they said that I was giving the company a bad look, and so they fired me. Whoever sent that video to them, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel proud of yourself. You didn't just take my job, you took everyone from me too. So I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills. This is crazy. This came out of nowhere.
I'm telling you. Guys, I feel like if you are someone that, you know, you have a job where you don't know if you're allowed to film at it, and you are anyway, make sure you block everybody. Block, even if there's someone at your work who you're like, I'll get on with them, block them. Take no chances, because this is what'll happen. They'll turn their back on you the first chance they get. So she didn't even know who, like, snitched on her. Someone clearly had been, like, watching her TikToks and wasn't that, like, you know, fond of her. Just went, you know what, actually, I feel like I need to send this to HR. I'm gonna get her consult, right? I'm gonna get her a job. This is wild. I need to know who it was, though. Even if I was in the wrong, I'd just take it on the chin, but I'd be like, can you just tell me who it was, just so I can, like, definitely not monitor all their movements and track them down, make their life a living misery, just so I can stay away from them. That's all I just want to know.
I got fired from my job because of this video.
Is it going?
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Michael Donato. Natty as fuck. Let's see. Oh, no. No. Get it off.
Oh, this one's a little bit harsh. Again, like, it's probably the company policy that you can't record, and you are on work hours and they're paying you. I understand from their perspective. It's just a little bit of a joke. It looks kind of empty, the place. Is a brother not allowed to flex his biceps with a cable tie on anymore? World's gone mad. Yeah, I can understand. But again, I feel like this one could be awarded. Is it really a sack on the spot? Again, it's whatever company policies are, and if you've read in the manual that you can't do this, then you have to take it on the chin. For that? You got sacked for literally doing this? And you lost your job? Oh, brother. Was it worth the gang signs? I don't think so. Putting the V's to the camera? That means peace, doesn't it? He's hashtagged Amazon, and I do know that Amazon warehouses have very, very, very strict rules in terms of, like, you're not allowed to film anything within the warehouse or the going-ons in the warehouse. So I think this is probably why he was removed fairly quickly. I've heard of people I know working in Amazon warehouses, and apparently this is just not a thing at all. It's not a thing for most companies, to be fair.
The teacher who went viral for letting his students take out his braids was fired from his job. His students began texting him after he never showed up to his classes, which made him emotional.
Hey, bestie. I really hope that you see this message.
Okay, straight away, I don't feel comfortable with him being an adult recording these kids, like, for his TikTok. Like I said, when the kids are on, I'm not feeling it. Also, the fact that they have his number and they're messaging him saying, hey, bestie, it's a bit odd. I mean, I never texted any of my teachers being like, hey, hun, right, what time's history today? Same time as always? All right, see you there, bright and early, all right? I'll make sure everyone remembers their homework. Okay, bestie?
Hope that you're okay.
Oh, I feel bad now. Oh, it clearly meant a lot to him.
Misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much, and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back.
Oh, so clearly he put a lot of value into his job. So from that perspective, I do feel bad for him. And people in the comments, I don't know if this is just a UK thing that you don't message your teachers, but people are saying, so y'all don't contact y'all teachers. Obviously American. So in America, let me know. Just I don't have a perspective on that. Do you guys just message your teachers out of hours? Is that a thing? Because it's not a thing over here, so that's why I was so taken back by it. I'm kind of bewildered here. I don't know what to think, because if it's normal to just message your teachers, then I feel more bad for him, but I'm wondering if he's possibly got too close of a connection to these kids. I don't know.
If you want an easy job, just go work at Sainsbury's or Tesco's and do this delivery. It is possibly the easiest job I've ever had, the best paying job I've ever had, and I actually get looked after. Like, I'm getting £11.50 an hour to do 20 deliveries a day. I sit here for half the time. I don't do much. I just sit on the side of the road waiting to do these drops, and I just eat, drink, and like vape every once in a while. Like, all the customers are like lovely. Like, I haven't had an occasion where they've been an asshole. Like, you get 500 quid after your 3 months when you started. Like, I'm literally just a number to Sainsbury's. Like, and it's literally the sickest job. Like, not joking. Don't work in the store though. That's boring. Seriously though, if you do want an easy job, literally just do this stuff. Like, it's literally easy.
Okay, so overall he's actually praising the company. Now this is interesting because a lot of them have been kind of mocking the company. He's praising them. Now this is a 3-part series, I just want you to know. This second part is how he nearly got sacked for that TikTok.
Right, we're back at it. Nearly lost my job yesterday. There's a video uploaded about why this is the best job in the world. I'm not gonna lie, that video got a lot more attention than I thought it would, and it caused a bit of a problem. My store manager actually saw that video and was like, oh, fair enough. Like, my manager told me that the store manager didn't really mind it, but because I swore in that video, it's kind of bad for the company, which is kind of obvious because obviously it doesn't look very good on them. A lot of people saying I should get another job. Like, no. I did construction for 2 years and now I'm doing this and getting better money and it's a lot better. I mean, I would go back into it. It's quite hard, to be honest. A lot of people saying I've got dead trim. Like, I need a haircut, alright? And people genuinely messaging me on Instagram and stuff asking to get this job. Like, if you have the opportunity, go do it. Like, seriously. Everyone should work in retail at some point. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, again, nothing really stand out. Obviously, the first time he said the swearing. Yeah. Like he said, completely makes sense. I'm struggling to understand why he's been sacked here, especially he's cleared it with his store manager and his manager and they don't really care. I will say I am kind of shocked he did another TikTok, I guess because that one went viral. He wanted to update everybody about like what happened afterwards. From his perspective, I understand, but also you're posting another one and it's probably going to get sent to them again. But I'm on his side at this point. Like, I feel like so far he hasn't done much wrong.
Yep, I got sacked and now I'm worried if I'm going to be able to pay my rent in a week. It was disrepute and policy breaking that I lost my job for, and you were all right that saying I was going to lose my job. I thought I wasn't, but I did. And they also got rid of me because apparently I didn't care enough about the whole situation, when I really don't. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, they're a multi-billion-pound company and they care about a single video. Like, what? Yep, you were all right about me losing my job. Well done. F*** yourself. I'm now going to go and apply for jobs. So, yeah, see you around.
Wait, why is that moving? Oh yeah, because I had my foot on it. That is shocking. This is just, like, I don't know why he put himself in the position to make another TikTok so that they have another decision to make. Like, I think that does show, I can see from their perspective why they would be like, oh, you're kind of taking the piss here. Like, we kind of give you a verbal warning the first time. Like, we didn't really appreciate you making a video. We didn't really appreciate you kind of, you know, saying stuff about the job in a negative way or in a way that makes it look easy. But again, I want to reiterate, he didn't say anything bad about Sainsbury's. It was just the fact that he was talking about it that they didn't seem to like overall. Like, that's what the top comment says. You actually spoke well and promoted their company. I'll never step foot in Sainsbury's again. Hashtag boycott Sainsbury's. Put it there. People also saying it seems a bit unfair. And like, I do think it does seem a bit unfair, but again, it's like certain companies have, you know, very strict social media policies. I think you just need to treble check before you do start, you know, making a presence online. But I mean, if I was the head of Sainsbury's, if it makes a difference, mate, I wouldn't have sacked you. Guys, this video was so interesting. We actually have so many more that we haven't reacted to. If you want us to do a part 2 of this video, let me know. Also, let me know your opinion on all of these sackings here and if you think they should have been sacked. If you want to watch another video from me where we try not to laugh at entitled Karens who definitely should be sacked from their jobs from the antics that happened in this, click this video right here. Genuinely, some of these clips will blow your mind.
Cam Kirkham, baby.